What if we were just joyful all the time? What if we were just happy all the time? What if we just felt ourselves in peace and love and divinity all the time? What if we just wanted to be a joyful being of light, dwelling on this earth plane as a joyful being of light? What if we just wanted to express our joy in every way, every day? What if we just wanted to become that joy in everything we're doing every day? So this year for me personally has been, oh my goodness, there's been a lot going on this year for me energetically. And the dark energy seems to be more prevalent than the light energy for me personally this year. I have a lot of light moments, and I've had a lot of actually really great meditations where I've broken through ceilings, and all kinds of wonderful things like that have happened. But at the same time, it just feels overall like the energy tends to be in a darker place for me personally. So, what does it even feel like to be in joy? What does it even feel like to be in love? What does it even feel like to be in light? What are those feelings? So do we feel like we start getting pretty dark, pretty dreary, pretty, wow, even unknown to ourselves at times, when we just don't know what's going on? We don't know what's going on with our own selves. We don't know what's going on in the world around us. We're not sure where to look for help or for guidance, or what to do next, or what step to take, or what move to make. So, do we want to be joyful all the time? Do we want to be in light and love and peace and truth all the time? Do we want to feel that energy within us all the time? I think we have to go through the darkness sometimes to get to the light. I think we have to go through those energetic changes sometimes to get to those joyful feelings. So I've gotten to the point this year where I know now, oh, there's that feeling again. I'm releasing something. Something's coming up to release. Something's coming up to let go of. Something's coming up to be cleaned from my system. And so I'm just coming into a place of stability with it, kind of like joy in the process, joy in the proof that it's working. This process is actually working. The Kundalini is actually working through me, within me, to bring me into my highest state of beingness, right? Which is pure love. I am pure love. I am pure light. I am pure joy. I am pure truth. I am divine. Me orondo krusha sham sham shum shum shim shim shabakrupate shiva shiva sham sham shum shum shipara kramasansarete krutondoro kru shiva kramasansarete krushantara krete arete shava kramasansara. I am God, I am truth, I am peace, I am love, I am light, I am divine. I am walking my way through this world one step at a time, one little step at a time, doing what I know to do to become the reality that I want to be in this world. Shiva Karnasi Rata Kuru. I want to become great, right? I want to become truthful. I want to become kind. I want to become loving. I want to be and see and feel the essence of my own true self in every moment of every day. I want to be who I am in every moment of every day. I don't want to lose that feeling of divinity ever. I always want to be in that feeling of divine essence, truth, peace, and love. Guru Tanakara. I get a lot of emails from people asking for different things, but there are some themes, that seem to be prevalent. So one thing I want people to understand, or you to understand if you're wanting to contact me, either just asking for blessings or help or a session or Shakti pot or whatever it may be. In order for me to effectively become one with your energy of grace, so that we can work on whatever it is that you are wanting to see change in your reality, we have to become really connected in this energy of grace. So I have a feeling some people that contact me are also contacting a lot of other people who give Shakti pot or who do this kind of work. And they're just putting it out there to see who's going to respond. And that's not going to garner a response from me, just so you know. It has to be really deep. It has to be soulful. It has to be true. It has to be a longing that the Divine Mother can feel through me. Because she feels and she knows who's reaching for her through this body. She knows who's reaching for her through this understanding and this grace. And I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel when the longing is really earnest, right? And when the feelings of divinity are really longing to have a deep connection. So, if you are really feeling to connect with me personally, that you want to reach beyond what you're receiving from the videos, I would ask that you really take your time to explore the connection, that you really take your time to sit with the energy that's been presented. I mean, I must have over 100 videos now. If one sat and really connected with me through all of these videos, I think a deep connection would be made where probably an individual session wouldn't even be something that's needed. But if you're craving that, you're feeling that it would help you in some way, I do personal sessions with people, and my Shakti pot may look a little different than Shakti pot you might be accustomed to, because when we do Shakti pot, when the grace comes through to awaken the energy, we're also working with the psyche, with the emotional body. Sometimes people aren't quite ready for the awakening that they think they're wanting. So a lot of clearing work may be required, a lot of seeing, a lot of deep acknowledging, just a lot of deep opening might need to be seen. Because if one says, I want Shakti pot, but they're not feeling that deep longing, deep yearning for the divine, well, that's something that needs to be worked with. So it's all Shakti pot ultimately, right? It's because I just surrender to the divine energy of grace. She works through me. I never know how a person is going to be worked with. Even when I sit down for a session, I don't know what's going to transpire in that session. But I do know that I trust this energy implicitly. And I know that whatever needs to be done will be done through this energy of grace. So a deep trust is required in order to sit in person in a session with me. And I think that that trust becomes necessary, because without that trust, you're not really going to receive the energy as it's given in that moment. Because it might look different than what you think it should be looking like, or it might not feel the way you want it to feel. And it might not be something that happens in one session. It most likely won't be something that happens in one session. Now, one session might boost the energy to allow the availability of the energy in these videos to be more alive. that's a possibility. But usually within the depth of seeing, we need to look deeper on a consistent basis. So, and I also get a lot of emails saying, I'd like to work with you, but I don't have the finances. And I understand that. And what I would like to say is, if you're really feeling that you really want to work with me, but you honestly don't have the finances, you honestly cannot, oh, I have a budget and I need to save this much this month, and if I do this, I'm not saving. No, that's not what I mean. I mean, if it's putting food on the table or paying me, or if it's paying your rent or paying me, you honestly can't afford it, then I ask you to dive deeply into your connection with me before contacting me. Because that's what's going to allow the energy of grace to open up to you in that divine, perfect, loving way. So I have a suggested donation, but it's not necessary to give that if you don't have that amount. This is not about money. It is, however, about a deep commitment to your divine self and your divine truth. And continuing to connect with someone that you want to be awakened by or have a divine relationship with. In that way, there needs to be some effort. There needs to be some conscious understanding on your part that this is more than just I'll call this person, I'll get a transmission. Right? We really establish a deep connection. We really establish something. And when I work with someone, I put my all into it. I really surrender completely to the divine, and I work with that person, and it's not just in the moment. The energy will continue working. And, reality is I have a lot to do every week. I have 2 homeschooled kids, and I do my own spiritual work, and I do Kundalini hour, and I do these videos, and I have my own teacher that I spend time with once a week, sometimes twice a week. So if I'm taking the time to spend an hour or an hour and a half with someone, I want to know that we're both really focused. We're both really giving of ourselves in those moments, because I really only have time for 2 or 3 sessions a week. The reality is, unless I put some other things aside. So if you've been contacting me, that's where I'm at. That's what works for me. Please take the time to really connect with me through the videos. And some people do. And then they have one session with me, and it's a beautiful session because we've already connected on so many levels. We've already made that connection. We've already established that. They already have a certain willingness to go where we need to go, to open up what needs to be opened. I love working with people, on consecutive sessions, whether it's once a week, once a month. We work that out so it can work for you. So, I just want you to know, if you've sent me an email and I haven't responded, I'm sending you love. I send each and every person love. But some feel a little bit shallow and not ready to connect in that way. So I would ask that you spend more time here, really opening your heart, really connecting with me. Just close your eyes and connect with the energy of grace, because it's not my personal ego energy you're connecting with. It's the God source energy that works within me that you're connecting with. And in order for me to work with you deeply, that needs to be established. So, that being said, I love working with people personally. We can really go deep and we can really get into things when the person's open and willing to do so. All of you that have come to me over the years and worked with me, I am so blessed and honored to have had you come to me with that trust and that willingness, because we go deep. We open up to things that may be a little bit frightening. And I really do feel honored that you have given your trust to me in that way. And that you continue to honor and stay with me energetically. And we're always working with each other. We're always growing together. Things are always dissolving. Things are always enlightening. Things are always coming to a new place of understanding. So, I love you all. I have a lot of videos about finances and money because it's been one of the main things I've been working on over the years as well. So if you are having trouble with that aspect, please, consult my videos and listen to those, and I'm sure I'll be making more videos of allowing our financial abundance to come, because I believe that we all should be free in that way. We all deserve to be free in that way. We shouldn't be held back by something called finances. That we should all be able to serve and give from a place of pure enlightenment and not have any burdens in that way. So I'm sending you all love, particularly those of you who have been sending me emails. Feel my heart. I'm giving you so much love right now, so much joy, so much peace, so much truth. Matakaranda. Emate, and Baba's, Baba, if you don't know, Baba Muktananda works with me very deeply. Makoronare Shiva, and Baba's saying right now, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry. Everything will work out. Everything will work out. You're all my children. And with each and every one of you. Maharana. Yes, and a way to connect with Baba, if you're not connected with him, is through this energy that's coming through me, because he's always working through me and with me. Matakuruntsar, as well as his guru. Karomasiva Karamantaraka. Moto Kurotanda, know that you're embraced by his love. Know that you're embraced. Know that you're embraced. All is well. Know that you're embraced in love. Kuromasiva Kuromasansarieta Kuru. Shiva Kramansara Kronarete Shava Kromasansara Kuru. Eshivaya Karanda Ali Guru 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 Guru. So please, if you feel called to contact me and work with me personally, please contact me. I'm just asking that you really, really, really feel that deep connection with me and with the grace that's coming through me, so there can be that trust, that energy of grace, right, that can allow us to open. Thank you. Haranda Ali 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 If you care to feel out what feels good to you, but if you care to share your experiences of working with me, either astrally through these videos or personally, whether if you've had personal Shaktipat with me, a personal session, a Zoom session, as I've been doing lately, I encourage you to share any experience you feel may be helpful for someone who's being guided in this direction of the energy. What did you do? What did you feel? What did you experience to get the most out of the energetic exchange? Something deep from your heart space that might help others to understand what I'm trying to portray. We're all teachers to each other. We all love each other. We're all in this together. I love you. Ambara kramasiva horondo om. 目と虫歯や肩、猫、こましやからか、ひらな